Oh, hello. I'm Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
Okay, I'm Chris, also co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. If you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make doing keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for daily updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track. Thanks so much for joining us on our keto journey.
Yeah, that's right. I'm just checking to see if something was working.
Something? So, how's everybody doing today? Continuing to have chocolate mint on sale for the flavor of the week. Caramel macchiato is available in the small bags and the big bags.
Yes.
So.
Oh, and something about chocolate mint. We need to bring this up.
Okay, let's bring it up.
Let's bring it up. The chocolate mint flavor of the week was. Oh, those are out of stock. The big bags are.
Oh no, are they really?
But guess what? We switched the flavor of the week over to the Go Packs.
Okay.
So.
Well, you know what? We kind of knew it might run out of stock. So
we knew it might be happening, and so that's why we were like, oh wait, Go Packs. So you can get 21 meals for the same $63 that this would have been 10% off, but now it's actually 36.85% off. So ooh, I love when I do that. So let's see.
So do you guys like the Go Packs? Do you want us to keep doing them? Because I think we'll do them for a little bit longer at least.
Okay. Yeah. He says first, Debbie says second, Sonia is on. Debbie says good morning. Older Pennsylvania is on as well. Let's see.
Hi, guys.
Glenda says good morning, everyone. Jerry's on also.
Hi, Jerry.
Older Pennsylvania says, as anyone who has to avoid dairy still done Keto Chow without issues? I think that's the next thing I will be told to eliminate. So it kind of depends on what part of the dairy you're trying to avoid. Is it the proteins, or is it the lactose that you're trying to avoid? Most people who have problems with lactose don't have issues with the amount that's in Keto Chow. But if it's the proteins that are causing you an issue, eliminating it for a while and seeing how that goes is a good way to try out and see what happens.
Yep, we're actually talking about this a little bit on Watch Autumn Keto this morning. She's going to cut out some cheese, like she's going to cut out her snacking cheese. Autumn said that.
Yes.
And so I mentioned that Maria Emmerich is all for cutting out dairy for your whole life or just for a time period. And so it may be like, depending on if you're allergic to it or not, you could cut it out for a month or two and then like bring it back in and be fine with it. So it really depends on like if you're actually like allergic or not, or if it's if you're doing it for weight loss purposes, or if you're doing it to see if you do have a sensitivity. It's always good to eliminate and bring things back in and just see like what really does trigger it, and only one variable at a time. Chris is super bad at remembering one variable at a time. If you want to cut all these things out, great, but then you only want to bring one thing in, because otherwise you won't be able to tell, and then you'll be like, oh, this so-and-so bar made me.
You claim I'm super bad, but I follow the rigorous scientific method.
I know, he used to be worse than he is now.
Kaden says, I react very badly to dairy. I can do ghee but not butter, and Keto Chow but not milk or cheese, and cream is psychoactive in my system.
Yeah.
Adrienne says, thanks for the tip yesterday to go to the link on the Keto Chow website to figure out my protein macro goals. It was very helpful.
Nice.
Shauna is on, and Marcus says, I'm very excited. We are receiving our first shipment of Keto Chow today. Yay. Can't wait to try it.
What flavor are you going to try first?
Mimi says, hello, everyone. Rhonda says, good morning, Bears. Lynette is on. Aren't you like on vacation, Lynette?
Yeah,
what are you doing?
She's on vacation.
Carla says, good morning, everyone. Candace says, hi, all Keto Chow family. I had orange cream.
Yeah.
Older Pennsylvania says, beautiful blouse, Miriam. That green is lovely.
Thank you.
With your coloring. Linda is on. So is Ross Sienna from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Donnie says, happy Friday. Anthony says, there you are. Shannon says, I got my starter pack today. I'm so excited.
Yay.
Lori's on. Candace says, I love the Go Packs. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Christy says, good morning. Brenda says, hello. Michelle says, got both mine last night. Jacques says, good morning, all. And let's see, Rossiana says, yes, keep doing the Go Packs. Anthony says, I really like the individual packs. Much better big bags. And we did recently make a change to the Go Packs. We actually made it so that the 21 of all the same flavor is actually, it's a little cheaper than getting the large bags.
But we don't know how long we're going to do with that, though.
Yeah, it's just something we're playing around with, and it's because we have a lot of the samples. The samples, the individual packs.
Singles.
Singles, there you go. Kaden says, I would order a bag of the Go Packs if I didn't have an unopened bag from the 20% off Friends and Family
sale.
See?
Good point.
Okay. Becky says, good morning, Snickers Keto Chow is what's for breakfast? And that is chocolate peanut butter mixed with salted caramel. If you use chocolate toffee instead of the salted caramel with the chocolate peanut butter, we're calling that Butterfinger, by the way. Anthony says, I don't have snacking cheese. I have meal cheese.
I do too, yeah.
Carol says, happy Friday, everyone. Mike says, good morning. Debbie says, I haven't totally decided yet, but I think I'm going to try lemon today as ice cream. That makes a good ice cream.
That sounds good. Debbie, how was your fast? Are you all finished?
Danita says, good morning. Old Pennsylvania says, it's hard to sort out things when seasonal allergies are also in the mix.
Too.
Yeah, that's true.
That's super frustrating. And then you take an allergy pill, and it's like, well, does it help with this, or does it help with this, or does it, yeah.
Well, and I take a green bottle, whatever, allergy pill, every day, and that seems to help with seasonal allergies, and I forget just how allergic I am to dogs.
Yeah, we went over to a house that had dogs, and
it took me 2 days to get back out of my funk. And we were only there for like an hour and a half, or maybe 2 hours, and I was doing really fine for the first hour, and then all of a sudden, it's just, oh man. Sonia says, good morning from Alabama. I can only join for a few minutes. Have awards day for my grandson's school.
Fun.
Nice. Rhonda's checking flights later today. Lori says, Miriam, didn't you cut out dairy for a while? Did you notice a difference? You did.
Yeah, I did. I cut out dairy for October, for the whole month of October, I think.
Okay.
Holly and I did it together, and it was nice. It's interesting because I didn't have as much bloating with regular food, but I noticed that even just with not having dairy for a day. But I did lose weight faster. So it is, it's a thing. It really works.
Okay. Matreya's having pumpkin spice hot cereal for dinner today.
Nice.
Kaden says, my wife is related to the Baudelaire orphans, which isn't a thing because they're fictional characters, and is violently allergic to mint, so being able to make the chow and then remove the empty package from the house would be quite kind.
Okay. I see that.
Incidentally, the book series, A Series of Unfortunate Events, is absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
And very well written, and such an augmentation to my vocabulary. I learned ersatz. How many years did I go without knowing the word ersatz? Shauna says, if I were allergic to cheese,
if you used it, would anyone know what you're saying?
I used it yesterday.
Ersatz elevator is all I ever hear.
Okay. Well, I wrote Gracie the ersatz Holly.
Yeah, but guess what? I just think it's an elevator.
Okay.
So
Jerry says, are Chow Club subs shipping next week?
I think they will. Let's look at the calendar.
Yes, they should start shipping out.
They are going to ship next week.
Probably early to mid next week. So Carol says, my husband is lactose intolerant and he does well with Keto Chow.
Nice.
Now if I could get him to have at least one daily. Carol says, can you make Keto Chow without the fat and replace the water with almond milk? So you can be aware that if you have fewer than 10 grams of fat in each meal, you will not absorb all of the vitamins, specifically vitamin A, D, E, K, the fat-soluble ones.
Yep, but if you have fat in your stomach, like if you just
if you're eating something else with fat in
at the same time, or like half an hour earlier or half an hour after, then it should be fine too.
As long as it's digested at the same time as around 10 grams of fat, as far as we can tell, that's the minimum required. So
Keto Chow is a tool. You can use it however you want, but we would like for you to have kind of a plan in place so that you can use it wisely, I guess.
And just so you know, unsweetened almond milk will not have enough fat in it to help you absorb all the vitamins. But like just a tablespoon of heavy cream would do it.
Yep.
Marcus says Snickerdoodle will be the one I try, or like a half tablespoon of avocado oil.
Yeah.
And he says, big bags of apple, please. Dan says, good morning, family. Happy Lee says, good morning, Chris and Miriam. Keto Chow salted caramel with butter in my coffee. Yummy. Susan is on. Dana says, good morning, fellow Chowers. Having a warm s'more shake right now.
Oh.
Found a bunch in the bottom of my Keto Chow stash. It's like Christmas.
S'mores.
Chrissy Davis says, I just had a mocha Keto Chow with coffee and have raspberry cheesecake in the fridge for later. Michelle says, any singles pack with all the flavors. I have big bags, but like to add variety.
Oh, yeah.
If you're meaning for the
Go Pack.
The Go Pack, currently we don't have anything like that. That's an interesting idea. Anyway, we do have the gourmet bundle and the classic bundle. You get the two of those together, and you have our first 18 flavors, one of each. Jerry says, super tip, if you have a big container for the big bags, just order all the Go Packs and open them into your container. Boom, problem solved. I love the singles to keep sealed to use too.
I like the singles to take on trips. We're going to actually go on some trips this year.
Yeah. Anthony says, I already have a big bag of chocolate mint from the Chow Club.
Nice.
Matreya says, I keep trying to convince people who hosted meetups to plan a keto mini-con. At least one is wearing down.
Oh, yay.
Matreya, let them know that if they host one, we will send them a packet of, or two or something like that. We'll send them chocolate Keto Chow specifically for every person who attends.
Yep, just let them know. We're happy to sponsor meetups. Get people together and enjoy company and try product.
Now Matreya is going to say, I'm sponsoring a meetup at my house. There are 250 people attending.
Oh, okay. We'll send it to you.
Lisa says, driving to Colorado Springs today to see my son, and I'm fasting. Hope you have a wonderful day. It is so freeing to do fasting or something like that when you're driving because
you just don't have to worry about it.
There's no snacking.
It's so great.
Your brain kicks into overdrive because your ketones are higher. It's great. Shauna says, I had salted caramel and caramel macchiato coffee this AM. Lexi says, the tree hugger in me is sad about Go Packs, but can understand travel ease. Packaging is not recyclable, right? I don't know if it kind of depends on what they have.
Too.
So it is there's a foil barrier in there. So you'd have to actually check with your recycling area. The big bags are the least amount of packaging you can get and the lowest price we can get. Anyway, Becky says, have lots of fun, Lynette. Matreya says she uses singles for work travel.
Nice.
Not that that's happening. Well, it kind of is, I guess. Jerry says, breakfast this morning is espresso caramel macchiato. Can't wait. Anthony says, you're like my dog. You'd like my dog. She's hypoallergenic. Everybody claims that dogs are hypoallergenic, but unless they express zero protein, I'm still allergic to them.
Because a lot of times, most of the time, he's allergic to the saliva proteins mostly.
Yep.
And then, especially cats, because cats lick themselves all the time, so then they have the proteins all over their fur, which flies around the room.
Yep. So
dogs aren't as bad, but they're still pretty bad.
Yeah. Kirsten says, good morning from Colorado.
Good morning.
Shauna says, Café du Monde. Now that's coffee. Shannon made snickerdoodle for lunch.
Yes.
Debbie says, Miriam fasted yesterday at 120 hours, 15 minutes with triple beef burgers and mocha caramel macchiato, I'm assuming, with caramel vanilla coffee.
Nice.
Julie says, good morning. Lisa says, good morning, y'all. Sunbathing, preparing for my beach trip.
Wow. Ooh, how fun.
Dana says, why does it seem like the sample packets taste differently than the bulk bags? Maybe it's a mind thing. I weigh the bulk bag servings, but to me they still taste different. The weight could be the biggest thing, because if you don't pack the scoop just right, with the big bags, you tend to not get quite enough. And so weighing is the best way to be sure. But and it could be that the version that you're getting in the individual packets is a different version.
It's a tiny bit different, yeah.
Yep. So it's possible that they could taste slightly different. Yep. That's not unheard of. Denise says, I received my ice cream maker yesterday. Thanks for the video. I have wanted an ice cream maker for a while, and your video helped me choose. Nice. That's why we made it. Suzanne says, good morning. Lori says, good morning. Opening pool today.
Ooh.
Okay.
I almost got in the hot tub last night.
Really? We need to add some more water. Lisa says, I'm not entirely sure that improving Chris's vocabulary was necessary, but yes, those are wonderful books.
They are wonderful. Speaking of books, can we speak of books?
Sure, let's speak about books.
This one?
Sure. Hold on, let me clear my cart first.
Okay. So, can you guys see this? So we talked about this book before. This is a guy, his name is David Harper, and he is speaking at our Keto Salt Lake conference.
Keto Salt Lake, which starts tomorrow.
He was supposed to speak in 2020.
Eastern, 8 a.m. Mountain.
And it's a great, book about keto, has a lot of good information. And what we're going to do, he was very kind and sent us a bunch to give away. So in your cart, if you're, purchasing, in the next couple of weeks probably, it will pop up if you spend over $150 to get a free one of these books. So you can just select it with the pop-up. So
let's see. I'm going to add 3 caramel macchiatos. Look at this. Free gift added bio diet book.
Okay, there you go.
What the heck?
So if you're going to purchase in the next little while, go ahead and grab this book. It's free. He's super great. And then you can hear him tomorrow at our Keto Salt Lake conference. So we'll also have that recording for later if you don't have time to watch it. Then you can kind of get an idea of what he's all about because he's super great.
And I don't know if there's a blog post yet about the fact that we're giving the...
Oh yeah, there might not
Nope,
be.
not yet. It'll be there soon. Just explaining more about it. But for now, it automatically adds it to your shopping cart.
Yep.
Like, I think you can take it. No, maybe you can or can't. Anyway, but it just adds it. So
it does? Oh.
It only doesn't add it automatically if there are multiple options.
Okay, so you can take it out.
Free gift.
Also, just so you know, we are giving away an ice cream maker from the video that we did the other day. So go ahead and go to that YouTube video, put a comment in, and then we'll use the comment picker on our Tuesday's live stream, and we'll pick a winner to give away one of those ice cream makers.
And the other ice cream makers, we're not saying specifically which one we're giving away on in the YouTubes. The other ice cream makers will be given away with contests on our other social media platforms.
Yep, so you can enter all of them,
So I'm assuming there'll be one on Instagram, one on Facebook.
On Instagram, Facebook, and then we'll do on the Facebook support group too. So,
nice.
So look for those coming, but just so you know, to go back to that YouTube video, make a comment so you can be entered for this Tuesday's giveaway.
Okay. Let's see. Shauna says, years ago I listened to the series of unfortunate events on audio cassette tape.
We did too, yeah.
I did it as MP3s.
Whatever.
Close enough. Lisa says, I bought my son 2 big bags for his birthday next week.
Aww.
I can't think of a better gift. Brenda says, I can't wait to try a caramel macchiato big bag, but now I'm thinking of the 21 packs of the mint. That's one way to do it. Kabul Bryce says, great Friday morning, y'all. I was just talking to you on Autumn's.
Hi, Brian.
There you go.
How are you?
Let's see. He says peaches and cream hot cereal with some high-key granola for breakfast right now.
That sounds yummy.
Elizabeth says, hello, everyone. Moving slow this morning.
I'm feeling it, too.
I actually went back to sleep.
Did you?
Just for a little bit. I woke up at 5 to go to the bathroom because that's what happens. And I got back in bed. For some reason, the light on my watch wouldn't turn on. But I actually fell back asleep, and I was super happy about it. Rhonda says, Chris, I have beef gelatin and xanthan gum, but primarily use xanthan gum for thickening my keto chow because it's less work. What's the difference? They're just different. The beef gelatin will give you more protein if that's your goal. The xanthan gum it's actually a fiber that's causing the thickening rather than protein that's causing the thickening. So I guess, do you want more protein or do you want more fiber for your gut bacteria?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my nose itches. Sonny says, I brought my Dash to work today, chocolate snickerdoodle chaffles for lunch. You're just going to make them there at work. That's awesome.
I've done that before.
Question, when people add Keto Chow to their coffee, do they lose any of the benefits? If the coffee is super hot, it can degrade some of the vitamins. So don't do that for 3 meals a day, but otherwise it's probably fine. Let's see. Paula says, brand new customer, just ordered a bunch of the individual flavors this morning.
That's awesome.
Carolyn says, I watched the ice cream maker video. I got the very little Dash one for Mother's Day. I was glad to see how you made it. I love my ice cream melted, so I think it'll be perfect.
Yeah, and it's so cute.
It was fine.
The nice thing is, like, you could really have that for a treat. I would still count it into your food for the day, but if you want to, watch a movie at night and have a little ice cream, like, it's a little bit, and then you're not going to be eating that much at one time. So
that's right.
It's kind of fun.
Kathy's on. Says hello, Bear.
Excuse me, I had to sneeze.
Says, you could do a mystery go pack with random flavors.
What?
Atreya says, absolutely not. Amy says, hoping for bulk bags of key lime pie. Well, so just so you know, just to help you establish expectations, the key lime pie was very recently introduced as a limited edition. And with the limited editions, the game plan is we bring them out in the little packets.
See how it sells.
Period.
See what you think.
Well, the original plan is
it
only comes out in those packets,
and
it only comes out in the amount that we originally ordered. With the
Is it out of stock already?
No, it's not.
Oh.
We have a lot of them.
Okay.
But the original plan is they never come back. Just so that you're aware, I want to help make sure you establish expectations. We did bring back the lemon in big bags and the pistachio, which were originally limited edition.
But it was a while too, because if we do decide to bring something in the big bags, it does take a minute to get it.
Yeah.
So it's like 4 months, or depending on what the manufacturer can do.
So I don't want to ruin your day, but I want to help.
He wants to ruin your day.
No,
he doesn't.
I want to make sure that you're not upset when you realize how long it would take us if we made that decision today.
Today, Junior.
And we're not going to make that decision until they run out of stock in the individual packets.
Okay, so that's good news to know.
Says on the agenda today is to make lemon meringue and key lime pie ice cream with my Keto Chow. Thank you for the recipes. Nice. Josh says, so I'm moving today and came across one of the ready-to-drink Keto Chows unopened. I think it's still safe to eat.
Hey, how long
so those
ago
are
was
from
that?
November of 2018.
Open it and smell it.
They might actually be okay.
It might be okay.
So that's for those of you who don't know, it was the super secret test product.
That was really fun.
We had them manufactured. It was a 1 quart.
It was huge.
And it was 1,000 calories. And we're like, you know what? This turned out really good. Let's make it. And the manufacturer said, oh, nope, sorry, we can't. We sent that machine back. Anyway.
And they got pulled. It's been a nightmare trying to get it done.
Carol says, Miriam, you're so pretty. You look extra beautiful today.
Thank you, Carol.
Because she got extra sleep. Michelle says, good morning. Can't wait to get my first order. I also bought the same winter ice cream maker you have yesterday because the freezer bowl one wasted so much of the ice cream. Wow. Thanks for the video.
Yeah.
Jerry says, being here is like being in keto church. I hate it when I miss, and I try not to. I can always catch the replay, but it's not the same as being on the line.
I know, it's true. You're like, oh,
and if you really want to have an awesome experience, like we said, tomorrow, Keto Salt Lake will have a live chat going on. The video will be pre-recorded, but the live chat, the interaction with other people, will be absolutely live. And it's starting at 10 a.m. Eastern, which is 8 a.m. Mountain, 7 a.m. Pacific.
Speaking of which, since we're going to be on that all day long, we're going to do our regular live stream way early tomorrow.
It'll be like almost an hour and a half early.
Yeah.
It'll be at 9:40, I think, a.m. Eastern.
Okay. Because we got to get up and do the live stream, and then we will get on the Keto Salt Lake.
Yeah, I already scheduled it on YouTube.
Okay.
So if you go on YouTube and you look at where our live stream is, you'll see what time it is.
So it'll be weird, but that's okay.
Michelle says, with Keto Chow's help, I'm officially down 29 pounds.
Oh, sorry.
So happy I found this. Curves this week craving. Linda says, I bought me a big container with a lid to keep all my singles in.
Oh, that's nice.
Andy says, I've got the banana bread in the oven now, but I'm using 1 vanilla and 1 chocolate toffee.
Ooh.
Julie says, no such thing as a hypoallergenic dog. There may be dogs that don't shed as much, which will help.
That's definitely a real thing.
Yeah,
I think that's what everybody means when they say hypoallergenic.
Yeah. Mike says the bags feel like heavy-duty Mylar balloons. Okay.
Yeah, that's what they feel like. Yeah.
It does, and we paid quite a bit extra for the foil barrier that's in these to make it so that they last really a long time.
Well, and then it allows the vitamins to not oxidize. Like, I mean, like with a bottle of oil, it has that, it's a dark bottle, and that means it's a good bottle of oil. It's because they're preventing oxidation, and we are also doing that.
Yeah. And there's a best by date of 2 years from the date of manufacture. As far as I can tell, it's actually going to last longer than that, just because we paid so much extra for the foil barrier. Lisa says, I bought one of the Americana ice cream makers. Can't wait to try it out. I kept calling it something else. Nostalgia.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't know why, but it's Americana.
But it was so cute, right?
Sarah says, hi, everyone. Debbie says, yeah, Chris, I meant, caramel macchiato. Elizabeth says, wow, I didn't know that about allergies. Thanks for sharing. Sorry. Couldn't live without my service dog. And I completely understand your service dog. Your service dog, I am absolutely willing to go somewhere else when your service dog is around. What I can't, I have a hard time being compassionate towards people who bring an emotional support animal on an airplane when I have no choice but to be there, and they just didn't want to put their dog into a kennel.
And it's not necessarily the emotional support. It's the people using it for emotional support reasons that don't really need the emotional support.
Yes.
So that's not exactly what
That's why I said emotional support animal.
Yeah.
Like I said, I just have a really hard time being compassionate about it. It's like someone who's allergic to peanuts and you're smearing peanuts on their face.
Yeah. And it's funny because until you know, you don't know. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
So the whole thing about emotional support animals, I really want to get our kid a dog because I have seen my child cry for hours and hours and hours and hours nonstop. Like she cannot control it. It's so debilitating. It's so sad. It's so horrible just to watch her go through that.
It's like asking, have you tried not having a bloody nose?
All I can do is hold her.
Yeah.
And she'll go and she'll hold our little chickens. And I'm like, that's not really the safest thing.
But she likes the chickens.
I don't mind, but she'll like squeeze it.
You're like, hey.
I'm like, this supposed to give her a little bit of responsibility, but we just can't have one because 6 people
I think that's what
in our home are allergic to dogs, and it's the protein. And so I'm like, well, to make one person feel better, 6 people would have to suffer.
Yep.
And so like we could get an outside dog, but we haven't even visited that idea.
We have outside chickens, and there's a snake in the house too.
Well, and the whole purpose would be for her to have it in her room, and so I think it's not really an option.
Her room would need to be clean too.
But I think, like, I can see the reason, like, they would be very comforting when you need that comfort and when there's not someone else who can take care of you. Like, that is the reason I can see there would be emotional support animals.
We need to catch up on comments.
Okay,
We're really far behind.
Apparently I was caring about dogs today.
No, that's fine. I'm just saying, we're halfway done with comments
Sorry.
right now. Chris Jones says, hello, Chris and Miriam. Hey, Keto Chow family. Caden says he has BioDiet. It's a really nice one. And he says it's nice. It's not a how-to, it's a why-to.
Yeah, so it's a little more science-y, but it's broken up enough that it's not boring.
Yep.
So.
And Shauna just asked, is there a regular live stream tomorrow? It's just going to be early. Ms. DJ says, protein. I want to up my protein using collagen, but was advised not to count that protein as it's incomplete.
Yes.
Hadn't heard this before, and now I'm trying to research it. Any thought? It's just because there are essential amino acids, meaning humans can't make them, that are not present in collagen. So a protein that should count towards your protein goal will be a complete protein, meaning it has those essential ones. Now, that's not to say that collagen isn't good. It's just if your goal is X number of grams, you need complete proteins as part of that. I believe gelatin is a complete protein, but so is meat. So that's one way to do it. Let's see. Sarah says, crying. I just ordered $200
sorry, Sarah.
Today. Chrissy says, I'm so excited about the Keto Salt Lake, and I'm so glad I can watch it from home. Sean says, how long do we have to purchase and get the book? Until we run out.
Yeah, we have quite a few, so you might be okay. But yeah, I know, and it's kind of a lot. But we wanted, he's giving them away for free. Yep. So that's exciting.
Andrew says, hey, y'all, I'm listening while cleaning my shed. Yes. Mike says, it's 3 bags of that one flavor. It's any order $150. Yep.
So you could buy, whatever you wanted.
Yep. Oh, hey, Jude says, I just ordered over $250. Missed out on the book. Still love you guys.
I'm sorry.
Listening to you while I work out on my rebounder. Yes. Paula says, I ordered the starter bundle, the gourmet bundle.
What's a rebounder?
I don't know. I think it's an exercise thing.
I'm going to look it up.
The gourmet bundle, a few other flavors to give them a try. Can't wait to get started. MJ is on. Hey. Brenda, not Grenda. It's Brenda. G says, yeah, I'm entering. Andrew says, and going to also mow the lawn.
Yeah, I love mowing the lawn because I can plug into a book.
Yep. Let's see. Kaden says, whatever is going around hit me too. Plus, I fell down 2 days ago and still haven't been put back together.
Rest and heal.
I'm going to call you Humpty Dumpty from now on.
Sorry.
MJ says, I ran out of chocolate keto chow, so I used strawberry keto chow for my chocolate mug cake. Nice combo.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Julie says, what is Hungry Heath cooking tonight? I
can't remember.
He'll probably say later on. Dana says, for everyone interested, Lolly's is having a Springs sale. All their bags are $10, and you can stack the 2KK coupon code on top.
Yep. I do believe Carrie Brown has a coupon code for Lolly's also.
Yeah, I think I got an email about that. Oh. Anyway, Candace says, I just placed an order.
We like Lolly's.
Debbie says, apple pie big bags, please, and permanent choice. Okay. John says, I hear you, big bag of key lime pie. Karen says, good morning, Chris, Miriam, and Keto Chow gang. I was talking to the husband last night. He said it would be interesting if Keto Chow would develop a ranch flavor for salad dressing.
We do have, just so you know, we do have some salad dressing recipes on the website that are really good. There's a French one. There's a couple of gravies, too, that are super fun. Yeah. Ranch is different. I would put ranch in the place of, like, with the cheese and the bacon, because it's...
Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, we won't be developing any more savory flavors. We have the ones that we have. They don't sell very well. People think that they're going to like them. They try them. They're kind of like, The savory chicken soup is actually the one that sells the best. And it has
which you could make a ranch out of the savory chicken soup. But there's also really a lot of ranches out there, too. But that doesn't mean we can't make one. So maybe I'll ask Taffy to see if she can make one, because that'd be fun.
Elder Pennsylvania says, as everyone gets their calculators out to see how many they need. Kaden says, speaking of limited edition, anyone know the store of the ratio cookie bars? The seed nut bars, they're still in the stores, but the cookies are out. No, I hadn't heard of that. It's off their website and not on Amazon. MJ says, no worries, I will hold on my last 2 apple pie singles and sell to the highest bidder. Elizabeth says, I'm confused. What's the difference between the Go Packs and the singles? So,
the Go Packs are the singles in a bunch. So
it's 21 of the same flavor.
We have a bunch of people that put together the bundles for us, and so by doing that, then we can discount it because it's already put together.
It's already assembled together.
So we just wanted to play with the idea. Since we have quite a few of the singles, we're thinking we have them because we didn't go to trade shows last year.
Yeah, it's literally the same singles. It's just 21 of them
in a package.
And we're giving you a discount because you're getting 21 of the same flavor. So that's it. And it's easier to order.
Yep.
Let's see.
But you can still get them one at a time. So, just so you know.
Shauna says, there's only one of me, and my limited edition are endangered. Limited edition. Karen says, Keto Church. That's a religion I can follow. Melinda says, what time for Texas? So it would be 9 a.m. Central Time Zone.
For Keto Salt Lake?
For Keto Salt Lake.
Okay.
Our live stream would be 8:40 a.m.
Yeah.
It's just 20 minutes before Keto Salt Lake starts. Matreya says, I didn't care for the pre-made in the quart. Spouse did, though. Had a taste, and they drank the whole thing in one sitting. It was a lot like chocolate milk.
Yeah.
It did taste a little bit different because of the pasteurization.
Pasteurization process does change.
Mike says, of all the current limited editions, the one I want in big bags the most is peaches and cream. I like the others, but not as much.
Nice.
Danya says, Miriam, I ordered Atomic Habits this morning.
Yay!
Matreya says, I would be happy with the peaches, too. Still
I have a new book that I'm going to read.
Flavor.
Do you guys want to hear the other new book I'm going to read? It's called Shadowborn. I have to look it up. It's on Audible. I'll talk about it because I haven't started it yet.
Okay.
But I'm going to work on that.
Shauna says, Linda says poodles don't shed. And Shauna says Chris equals no pocket dogs. And Debbie said, regarding dogs, I have asthma and have had poodles and the Maltese. No allergies.
Oh, good.
Because they have different hair. Cannot have anything like a Shepherd Golden Retriever because of the shedding. Dana says, Matreya, I second that. Mike says, I think I will make some emotional support bacon today.
I think that's probably good. My daughter should just have emotional support bacon every day. I think she would totally go for that.
Okay. Kaden says, I have an emotional support artificial intelligence. No proteins, but it does need Wi-Fi or LTE. Dre says, my Pomeranians detect seizure activity. He has an easy job for now. Wow, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Isn't that so cool that that there are seizure dogs. When our son was seizing so much, we learned about seizure dogs, and I'm like, that's so cool because because the person releases a pheromone, hormone, whatever, a chemical.
A chemical indicator.
Yes, there's a chemical indicator, and then the dog can tell the person to lay down. I mean, that's just so cool.
Sarah says, I thought the airlines were supposed to notify passengers if a dog was on board. Have you listed dog allergy on your airline profile?
Probably not.
I haven't ever seen anything to that effect on Delta. So
yeah, and it's only bad if
they're like right next to me.
Well, and if it's like a big dog, like if it's a little dog, because there's enough airflow, as long as they're not.
And wearing masks seems to ameliorate the problem.
That's
anyway,
true. Yes, wearing a mask, because he used to wear a mask when we would go to houses with friends that had cats, and then we could go there for longer than an hour and a half.
People made fun of me.
I did make
Andrea says, by the way, Miriam, you have movie star hair today.
Thank you.
Well, this says dogs are so important, but emotional support dogs have ruined it for service dogs.
It's sad.
Well, the thing is, Delta and all of them are supposed to not allow emotional support. Actually, it was the Department of Transportation.
They will allow them. They just need to be in a crate because the person can still take them.
Yeah.
They just have to be in the right place. And I'm totally for those things. I just don't want them to be abused.
Okay, I'm not talking about emotional support animals anymore because we're trying to catch up on comments.
Stop talking.
Let's see. Shauna says I made it. Anthony says I like brisket for my additional protein goals. There you go. Oh, Sarah says gelatin is an incomplete protein. I thought it was complete, but I guess I'm wrong. Elizabeth said I paid thousands of dollars for my dog to be trained as service dogs. I'll shut up now.
Hey, I'm so grateful that you have a service dog. That's great.
September's saying, wait, what about a book? So if you go on our website and you order over $150, it will automatically add a free book. It's done by Dr. David Harper with Dale Drury, and he gave us a bunch to give away to people.
Yep.
He's one of the speakers at Keto Salt Lake, which starts tomorrow.
So it'll be great. And you can take it out of your car if you decide you don't want it, but you're going to want it.
Danita says, I saved all the laundry to do tomorrow while watching Keto Salt Lake. Nice.
I'm so proud of you. You're going to have a great laundry day.
Happy says a rebounder is a mini trampoline.
Hey.
Mike says, I still don't know why someone needs an emotional support just to shop in a grocery store.
Well, after seeing that,
we're not talking about it.
Bad of depression, it's real.
It is real, and it's like telling someone, "Have you tried not having nosebleeds?"
Have you tried not being tall?
Yes.
Some
let's
things
see.
are
Andy
out
says,
of your control.
I'm loving Keto Chow for breakfast or lunch on days when out running errands. Chris Jones says, Chris and Miriam went to visit a family member at a nursing home and was disappointed they gave the seniors Little Debbie snacks as treats. I spoke with the heads and told them all about Keto Chow.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, and there's Holly put the creamy tomato basil Russian dressing and the tomato basil French dressing.
The French dressing is really good, which is funny because I never really liked French dressing before, but for some reason it totally hit the spot. We should have a salad with French dressing.
Chris Jones says, honestly, the diet they give the senior members in nursing homes are really horrible, no nutrition at all. I think they're more about making
Just
them
trying
happy
to keep them happy
than making them healthy.
But the thing is, like, keto tastes delicious. And I'm sure they would all like to eat bacon, if you think about it.
So Pam wants to know which smoker we have. We have a RecTech bowl. It's a big one, and it's probably overkill for you. Just so you know. Anyway, she said, I think you have talked about it in the past. My Traeger needs to be replaced, so in the market for a new one. So I like the RecTech because it has Wi-Fi built in. It's stainless steel. They're really well made. The Green Mountain grills are also really good. Heath will tell you don't get a Pit Boss because they didn't honor the warranty, although Costco did. But yeah, I really like the RecTech. It's been fantastic. But it's probably overkill. Zoe says we need Keto Chow bars. The problem with that is I don't have a competency for formulating something like that. It's not anything we've gotten into. And so we're trying to stick with our core competency, which is making the shakes as awesome as we possibly can.
And we do have some recipes. There's a recipe for like a breakfast bar using Keto Chow and a couple of things. So
but there are also keto bars, and there's also
there's multiple keto bars.
What's their names? Oh my gosh!
Perfect keto
Brick.
keto bars. Keto Brick. Yep.
Keto Brick would be the closest thing to Keto Chow in a bar form.
Who was it that just came out with the new ones? Oh, it's Perfect Keto that came out with those granola bars. The NOLA bars?
Yeah, the NOLA bars.
Those are good.
Yep. Let's see, Maitreya says, but if you ever think you'll discontinue savory chicken soup, please sell me a bunch. I'm not planning on discontinuing.
Yeah,
it doesn't sell very well,
but
love
the chicken.
It's so versatile. No way am I getting rid of that because I will keep it.
We use it for a lot of things. It's just not like necessarily a shake.
Yep.
I mean, it is, but we don't use it.
Heath is making fish and chips, halibut, and cod with chaffle fries.
Ooh.
Let's see. Laverne says, I just tried this chicken soup, bought it for my husband, who loves chicken noodle soup.
Nice.
I'm not a fan, even with Down with the Flu, however, I loved it. So good.
Nice.
Lisa says, I just got here. How are those individual packs you were just talking about?
Yeah, so the Go Packs, it's just these size, except not this flavor. In 21. So there's 21 of them in a package, and that's what the Go Pack is.
It's a more convenient way to order 21 individual packs and get a discount. How about that?
And I don't know how long we're going to do it. So if you like them, grab them when they're on sale. So
Sean says, I'm thinking, can you make the sausage gravy with bacon? Absolutely. I don't know if it'd be as good, but yeah. Red Wine says, sorry, Molly, I guess I'm grounded. I'll have to watch again as it's over. We're still going, apparently.
Yep.
Sarah says, Bish and Fierce are super popular as hyperallergenic dog. Okay.
Oh, okay.
DH says, we have super sweet poodle Bichon, whatever that is, and my husband and I both developed an allergy. He was totally worth it. Eva says, thank you for the military discount. Can you use it with other discounts when ordering? So the military discount it comes through as a coupon.
Yeah.
So you can, I'm actually still here on the page. This section right here, where the discount code is, that is where you put the military discount. Or if you're using rewards points, you put it in there as well. Because if you go to the checkout and you try to use it there, because there's a section.
It's sold out.
That is not right.
Whoops. We'll fix it.
Yeah, we will fix that. Anyway.
We were looking at the check.
I know exactly why it's doing it. It's because it's being...
He got stuck on a problem.
I did.
So there is, in the actual checkout section, there's a place for a gift card or discount code, but you want to put it in the first place where we just showed you. So if you get to the place that's like your checkout place, then just go back one step and put it in the cart. So it'll say cart at the top.
Yeah.
So that's what you're looking for, the place that says cart. That's where you want to put it in. You can't use multiple discount codes at once, but you can use it with a built-in discount. So like with the Go Packs that's built in, then you can also use a military discount in the cart section, and then it'll give you both the discounts, but you can't use like multiple discount codes.
Yeah. The Ecom Dash decided it was going to override the...
He's fixing it. Are you sharing? Okay, good.
No, I'm not.
Like sharing all the things you're fixing. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Other than Keto Salt Lake, do you have plans? Like, I'm excited to just sit on the computer and talk to everyone all day long, and I will probably not get my laundry done. But that's okay. Another thing about Keto Salt Lake, which we said this over and over again, but the speakers should be on during their talks, at least most of them. I'm not sure who is not going to be, but they should be on to be able to ask questions too. So that should be really fun too, because then you're actually talking to those people.
Okay, let's see. Debbie says, loving the key lime this morning. Blood sugar levels with my CGM are perfect.
Yay!
September says, when did that start? I made an order of $200 this morning, but didn't see a book. It happened just as we went live.
Like we literally just did it. Sorry, I'm sorry.
If your order hasn't shipped yet.
Yeah, reach out to customer service and see if we can add it.
Debbie says, started using the daily minerals today. Lisa says, I work in the long-term care as a nurse, and I'm constantly at war with the diet, with dietary, because I see the diet they offer making everyone's diabetes so much worse. Man,
you got to get Keto Chow in there. See if you can do it.
Or just a keto diet.
We'll send you some to pitch to your team.
Anthony says, I have a Davy Crockett Green Mountain Grill. They are nice.
Oh, nice.
He's looking at getting a recti.
Yeah.
Leanne says, anxiety, reason for emotional support animal.
Yeah.
Elizabeth says, wouldn't Keto Chow help nursing home residents with their cognitive...
For sure.
And if they were to use coconut oil as the fat source, it would probably be freaking amazing. Ola Pennsylvania says, I found someone with a lot of extra chicken soup and was able to buy a bag as soon as it comes in. I'm making biscuits and gravy.
Nice.
And Adrienne says, is the chicken soup going to be available in bulk bags? So the savory chicken soup.
Right.
So let me go back. Oh my gosh. So let me, there I'm sharing. So if you go to shop, we're going to go to savory flavors. Here you have the savory chicken soup. Cow. Right here at the top.
We got to change out that picture.
So we've got the large 21 ml packages are available on a seasonal basis.
Yes.
We will restock them in the fall. But I'd like to point out that you can buy the Go Pack.
The Go Pack.
Which is the same, well, actually cheaper than the thing is. So it's $69.83 compared to that. So you can get the Go Pack, and it's cheaper than the 21
those are really nice to take camping because you could just open a couple of those and thicken up anything that you're making. So yeah, we've done that because we do the sausage gravy when we're camping. We've done like chicken and dumplings when we're camping. Yeah, we have a good time.
Candace says, are you going to keep the individual packets forever? Of what?
Oh, you mean as the Go Packs? We will have the individual packets forever, but we don't know if we'll keep them in the Go Packs. But right now that's what we're doing because we have a lot of inventory.
Okay.
So, and then Lori said ice cream giveaway is live on Instagram and Facebook. So,
nice.
So go ahead and enter the YouTube one and enter Facebook and Instagram because there are different ones for different ice cream makers. And we're just going to give all of the ones away.
Yep, and she posted the links in the YouTube chat.
Thank you, Lori.
Matreya says, I do have savory chicken and spicy taco as bowls of soup on the regular, so comforting.
Yeah.
And Christian pointed out that GovX's integration with the site has made some changes.
Oh, okay.
If the shopping cart code box isn't working, you may need to try the checkout box.
Okay, yes, so try either. And then if you can't get it to work at all, please reach out to our customer service because obviously Christian knows more about it than we do, so he will be able to help you figure that out.
Sarah's she's gonna plant her garden this weekend.
Yay! I planted mine yesterday.
That says have a great weekend, everyone. Kaden says reach out for the Bio Diet. It's a great book. Trey says I'm excited for Keto Salt Lake and for the bike rides.
Yeah.
Sunday I'm meeting a new group called Coffee on the Go. We bike 15 miles, break for coffee, and bike back.
Oh, how fun! Okay. What a fun idea.
Let's see. Rhonda says I use the savory chicken and love it. Very versatile. Zoe says, does coconut oil bump cholesterol levels? So that's an interesting question. Mm-hmm. Are cholesterol levels something to be concerned about would be the actual question. And for that, I would recommend that you check out a cool website called cholesterolcode.com. Because since I think it's like 1950s, we've been operating under the notion that having high cholesterol is bad in our blood. And there's no actual science to prove that. Billions of dollars have been spent trying to prove that that is the case, and it has never been proven, which means it's been disproven. But cholesterolcode.com will give you a lot of good information about that. And the guy who runs that site, Dave Feldman, is one of the speakers for tomorrow. Yeah. And he's going to be talking about some really cool stuff.
Yep. You can also just go on YouTube and look up Dave Feldman, and there are talks from other conferences that you can watch that go into cholesterol pretty deep, and it's really, I mean, he's a great speaker. It's a lot easier for you to understand when he explains it, so check him out.
And Heath, I probably skipped your comment. Sorry. He's doing a giveaway tonight.
Oh, yes. That's right. He's giving away the caramel macchiato, right?
Linda wants to know, why is the peanut butter packet a different shape?
Oh, because
the machine couldn't put them in that package.
The peanut flour falls out at a different rate than the regular stuff, and so it was not measuring correctly. So we said, oh, just screw it. We want it bad enough. Just do it in the other packaging. Yep. But hopefully,
I think we have a fix for that.
We have a fix for that coming up pretty soon. Though. Yeah, I know. When we say pretty soon, we mean like 6 months down the road. So.
Yep. He says, I like to think a high cholesterol score shows that I'm doing keto or carnivore correctly. But yes, if you're, and the funny thing is, on cholesterolcode.com, they actually have a protocol that you can follow if your doctor is concerned about cholesterol levels for you to do just before you get a cholesterol
test. So you can cheat
test.
the system, which is your body, which means that you can change all of those things really quickly.
Anyway. So, okay, we're going to go. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We'll be on tomorrow morning.
Early.
A bit early, and then we're going to be doing Keto Salt Lake. So, yeah, come and join us. Okay.
Have a good day. Happy Friday.
Oh, and Jack says, have my living room set up to project Keto Salt Lake on my laptop. Just so you know, because it's going to be on YouTube, if you've got a Chromecast or something like that, you can just
could totally
send it
do
to
that.
the TV.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should do that.
Yeah, we probably will. Bye.
Bye.